Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajua, and in this video I want to bring to your attention 13 more new releases from Middle Eastern houses. They keep bringing them out. I'm here for them. Some of them, at least, a lot of them are quite redundant, but I just want to draw your attention to them as to what to look out for when you're looking for new fragrances, or doubting what they are inspired by. A lot of these fragrances are inspired by niche and designer fragrances, and just to avoid redundancy, give you a heads up as to what is available, I'm doing this series. Over the last couple of weeks, I think I've done two, which I'll link in the description, and I've received quite some positive feedback. Thank you for that. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So I'm going to start off with the ones that I got as a result of, coming across some of these new releases. Personally, I've been super curious about some of them. So I think in my previous new releases video, I spoke about Mauge Appletini from Paris Corner. And guess what? I have it here. Super excited. It is apparently inspired by Kilian's apple brandy. I don't have any idea how apple brandy smells, but this one I was super intrigued by the whole package and everything, and I can't wait to let you know how I feel about this, how it smells. I'll do the full dedicated review to this, so stay tuned. It might be the next video I upload, but I have it here. Mauge Appletini from Paris Corner. I also picked up one that I spoke about recently, and this is also inspired by Tiziana Terezi's the Tanzanite, Magenta Tanzanite, and this one is called Zachariat Lux, also from Fragrance World, and it's a very, simple package and everything. This particular one, I have some issue with the fragrance, so I'll let you know all the details when I talk about it. So in today's one, I'm bringing to your attention 13 new releases, and out of that 13, a lot of them are quite new. I don't think I've seen any inspiration or any Arabian house bringing these inspirations. Some of them are also quite, a bit redundant. And I'm going to start with one that I'm super excited about. It's from Fragrance World. Fragrance World has this collection known as the Sweet Pleasure Collection. And out of that Sweet Pleasure Collection, I think I've already spoken about one, which is going to be Liquid Brand, the orange bottle inspired by Parfum de Mali's Altar. I have already, spoken about that. But I didn't know there were 4 in that collection. Apparently there are 4. So Altar, Liquid Brand is not the only fragrance, in that particular collection. There are 3 others. And the one which excites me the most in this collection is going to be called Marine. And Marine is a dessert, a lemon tart sort of dessert. So this fragrance is called Marine. It comes in a creamy custardy, light yellow package to go with the whole Marine theme. And this one has the notes of pineapple, bergamot, mandarin, sandalwood, suede, musk ambergris, vanilla, birch, and then birch. And this apparently is inspired by D&G's Devotion. Others have also likened it to Demeter's Lemon Marine. These are all lemon, lemon cake, lemon desserts, that kind of marine dessert inspired edible gourmand fragrances, So I'm super excited about Marine, which is going to be the first one out of the Sweet Pleasures collection that I'm talking about today. Then comes in another one from the same line, from the Sweet Pleasure collection, known as Luscious. Luscious comes in the green bottle, like a very minty, light mint green bottle. And this one is quite a redundant one because Fragrance World themselves has given us something which is even quite difficult to find. They give us extremely unique pizza, which is inspired by yam pistachio, and this Luscious is also inspired by yam pistachio, the same pistachio, bergamot, cardamom, saffron, but it has a note of peanuts, apparently it has a note of peanuts that is quite different. So probably it's like yam pistachio with a nutty twist, something like that. But apparently Luscious is also inspired by yam, pistachio, and that is going to be the second one. The third in this is going to be a fragrance. I think we already have one on the market. We already have like an inspired version on the market, and this fragrance is known as Azure Oud, and that is going to be the blue bottle, And this one has fruity notes, saffron, rose, um passion fruit, pistachio, no, not pistachio, passion fruit, patchouli, benzoin, oud, sandalwood, cedar, labdanum, vanilla, leather, amber, and then gayak oud, or gayak, yes, oud. This apparently is inspired by Maison Cavelli's Oud Maracuja. And we have Pink to Pink from Latafa, which is also reported to be inspired by Maison Cavelli's Oud Maracuja. So Fragrance World has their own version known as Azuri Oud, and that is going to be the blue bottle, probably always a twist and turn somewhere. To the best of my knowledge, this is going to be the second inspired version of Maison Crivelli's Oud Maracuja, on the market, and that is going to come from Fragrance World, Azuri Oud. And the last one is the one I have already spoken about, the liquid brand, which is inspired by Parfum de Mali's Altair. So those are the fragrances from Fragrance World, in the Sweet Pleasures collection. Before I continue, I would like to say a very big thank you to my sister, Lady Malika, for getting me this wig. She promised to get me a wig for my birthday, and that is exactly what she did. Thank you so much. I love this wig. I like how, curly and exotic looking it makes me feel, I like it. I love it. I don't even like it. Thank you so much, Lady Malika, and please keep them coming, keep them coming. Thank you. Okay, so the sixth fragrance is coming from Paris Corner, and this is quite an exciting one because I've never seen any Middle Eastern house which have come out with an inspired version of Le Labo's Another 13. I know Another 13 is a fragrance a lot of people rave about, my niche, girlies and men, everybody likes Another 13. The price is ridiculously high, but the fragrance itself is reported to be this, clean, sophisticated, woody one, fresh, woody, fruity one. And thankfully, Paris Corner has given us an inspired by version of Another 13 from Le Labo known as Soothing Zephyr. Soothing Zephyr. This includes the notes of ambroxan, amber seed, pear, jasmine, moss. There is one other note I can't really pronounce, so I'll not even attempt it, It's Helvetolid. I know myself, so I'll not even attempt it. But Fragrance Paris Corner, Fragrance World, has given us this rendition, or they are inspired by, version of Another 13 from Le Labo known as Soothing Zephyr. I can't wait to try that particular fragrance. I'm quite torn if I should get it or not, because I learned it's like those skin stains, like the Juliet has a gun, not a perfume, so I'm a bit torn about it now, but we'll see how it goes. So that is going to be the sixth one. The seventh fragrance is going to come from Fragrance World, and it's going to be a pair. The seventh and the eighth fragrance, they're going to be a pair, and it has one of the most unique yet a bit obnoxious bottles I have ever seen from any Middle Eastern house, like a yacht, like a boat. That is how the bottles come, one in a white bottle and then the other in a black bottle. And I think the first one is called Pinache, and this is the white bottle. This has the notes of orange, grapefruit, blackcurrant, mint, ambroxan, and then musk. And this has been reported to be inspired by Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill. I think this one is already out. I've seen one video on this particular one, so it's already out. But Fragrance World fragrances are they are not fairly distributed, so it's quite difficult to get them, I don't know how they do it. Somehow you look for it for months before you come across it. But we have Pinache from Fragrance World, and it is inspired by LV's Pacific Chill, which is a fragrance I know a lot of my niche girlies and a lot of people love for the that summertime sort of cool vacation vibes. So we have here Pinache in the white bottle. Then comes in Pinache Noir. That is going to be the black bottle, and this one has the notes of apple, orange blossom, bergamot, lemon, cinnamon, clove, Brazilian, rosewood, geranium, vanilla, sandalwood, cedarwood. And this apparently is also inspired by Hugo Boss Bottled Intense. And I think Hugo Boss Bottled Intense is a very affordable fragrance. I have some samples of it myself, so it's quite a nice one. I know Hugo Boss is quite an affordable designer house, but then apparently Fragrance World felt the need to come up with an inspired version of their Hugo Boss Bottled Intense. So Pinache Noir is going to serve for that purpose. And then the white bottle is going to be for LV Pacific Chill. Then comes in the ninth fragrance here. And for the ninth fragrance, we have a fragrance also from Fragrance World. Fragrance World is taking over. Like a lot of their fragrances are hitting the markets like in drones, so just let us watch out for them. The ninth fragrance is going to be Tropical Kiss, and Tropical Kiss has already been out. I've seen quite a number of videos, and this is apparently inspired by Mango Kiss. Mango Kiss is a fragrance I have personally not tried, but it's in the same range in like the, Ajaib Dubai Portrait, Mango Punch, if you have any of those fragrances, it's quite close apparently from what I understand, So Tropical Kiss is already out, so I'm not going to say a lot about that. But then we have the sort of male or masculine version known as Sultry Woods. So Sultry Woods is going to be in that very green, like very intense green bottle, like army green bottle. I love, that kind of green. That kind of green is a green I really enjoy, in clothing, in accessories. I love that. And this one has the note of Turkish rose, geranium, cardamom, cypriot oil, osmanthus, amber, leather, vetiver, and then eleme. And this apparently is inspired by Nishane's Shem. Nishane's Shem. I have no idea how that one smells, but I think it is geared towards men for the most part, although it has a note of rose. But the rest of the notes seem much more masculine in my opinion. So if you are looking for an alternative to Nishane's Shem, then look out for Sultry Woods from Fragrance World. And the next batch is also going to be from a collection known as the Nudo Collection. The Nudo Collection. And these bottles are so cute, like so pretty, like very girly. They come in like a handbag, like Marc Jacobs Decadence, packaging, similar, but quite different. And the first one is going to be Nudo Sweet Berries. Nudo Sweet Berries. So when it comes to Nudo Sweet Berries, it has a note of bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin orange, orange blossom, raspberry, blackcurrant, marshmallow cream, musk and ambret, It sounds so delicious, like oranges and marshmallow. It gives me Oriana vibes, but I don't know right now. I'm not too sure. Nothing is out as to what it is inspired by, but the notes are giving me sort of, Oriana sort of vibes, or even Love Don't Be Shy vibes, a bit of that. That is what it's giving me because of the marshmallow, the ambret, the orange blossom, the orange mandarin, but as I speak right now, I have no idea what this one is inspired by. I couldn't get any information as to what this one is inspired by, but that is going to be Nudo Sweet Berries, and that is going to be the one with that, wineish bottle. It has this very wineish bottle, so that is going to be Nudo Sweet Berries. The next one is also going to come from the same line, and this is going to be called Nudo Iris Green. Nudo Iris Green, and this one is in the green bottle, and this one includes the note of lemon, mandarin, and then floral, musk, amber, and then wood. It's sort of gives me a little more of a masculine, leaning one, probably because of how the color of the bottle is, plus the note of amber and wood, and then being called green iris. There's something about it that screams a bit of a masculine twist to me, but I'm yet to also know what this one is inspired by, but it is called Nudo Green Iris. And the last one in this collection is going to be the Nudo Exotic Flowers. This is the floral bottle. All these fragrances I'm talking about, I know they are out, but I've not really found any vendor for them yet, If I get to find them, I'll let you know. But I think just search them, like how you usually search for your fragrances. If they are available in around your jurisdiction, then you can, get them, Otherwise, we would have to wait on them for quite a while. But the last one is going to be Nudo Exotic Flowers flowers, which includes the note of bergamot, mandarin, ylang ylang, spearmint, cassis, pepper, orchid, jasmine, rose, cinnamon, water lily, black gardenia, amber, vanilla, leather, ambret, benzoin, cedarwood, patchouli, cedar, and then incense and sandalwood. This is like a plethora of like florals. I don't think if you do not like florals, you're going to enjoy this fragrance. I'm very particular about heavy floral fragrances, so I'm not really looking forward to this. It might surprise me, but it is not something I'm really looking out for, because it's like a host of florals, and florals for the most part needs to be a little aquatic or a little fresh for me to be able to enjoy. So we have Nudo Exotic, the floral one, Nudo Iris Green or Green Iris, what I perceive to be the masculine one, and then Nudo Sweet Berries, which I'm guessing is going to be in the likeness of the Parfum de Malice Oriana or Love Don't Be Shy, because of the nose structure, And that is going to be it for today. And as usual, I'm still compiling. I'll bring more to your attention. And I hope this video found you well. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye-bye.